Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle Riker back at you with another video review, and today we'll be taking a look at the WWE Royal Rumble 2023 Elite Damian Priest. Yes, these bad boys are starting to show up at retail, but pretty quickly in fact. And I'm pretty much gonna review the whole set, well, for the most part. So we're gonna kick it off with the figure I wanted the most from the set, Damian Priest. Like, I love this gear, and of course I was a big Damian Priest fan, so I was very excited for this one. It was very, very cool. Cannot wait to get into him and see how he compares to his previously. But before we do so, take a look at the packaging first. Now, I love what they've done with the packaging here. It's not the usual blue and black that they usually do. Excuse me, black, the blue, and a little bit of the white in there. But here it's the red and white, which is very, very cool. And I actually wouldn't mind if this was the regular Elite packaging, but that's fine. And it was WWE logo, picture of Damian Priest with his name written in red there. As the Build-A-Figure Doc Hendricks, aka Michael P.S. Hayes. Certified authentic, of course, True Effects. Excuse me, of course, picture of Damian, Elite Collection, Royal Rumble. On the back, picture of Damian Priest from the show this is based on, which is Royal Rumble 2021. His bio and stats, you can pause it right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the series, we got Rey Mysterio, Vader, of course Damian Priest, and Brie Bella. Rey Mysterio, I cannot wait to get him because I love the gear he's wearing from Royal Rumble 2006, and it's also the tribute to Eddie Guerrero. And he seems to be the hardest one to get because when I found this set at Target recently, Rey Mysterio was the only one they did not have. There was, I think, 2 Damian Priests, I think 1 or 2 Vaders, and 1 Brie Bella. So I was surprised Rey Mysterio was the hard one because usually Rey Mysterio is like the biggest freaking show former in my town, aside from Seth Rollins. Vader, probably the best figure of Vader that Mattel has done, and probably the best Vader figure overall, so I cannot wait to get that one. Brie, a little mixed, but I still want to get her because I like that outfit. And of course, you buy all 4, you can build Doc Hendricks, which I'm not too excited about that figure. I mean, it looks cool. It'd be cool to have a flashback manager, but I'm not too excited because I'm not too familiar with that version of Michael Hayes. Anyways, that does it for the packaging, so let's open up Damian Priest and see what we think. We'll be right back. Okay, so here we have Damian Priest out of his packaging, and this figure is badass. Very cool figure. I still like the previous one, but this one is really, really cool. Fantastic. They did kind of a repaint, but they did change some things. But they reused parts from the old figure, but they did add some new parts to it. So it's a kind of half repaint. But anyways, let's take a look. All right, first up is accessories. Of course, he does come with the arms for Hendricks. Yeah, for Doc Hendricks. So, all right. That's one piece. And of course, he comes with 2 pairs of hands for himself. He has the more flat, wide open hands, kind of like the high five hands. And then he has the standard gripping hands. And he does have the ring on the middle finger, so that's a great detail. And he does have on the other one. Cool. And he does come with this really cool vest. Very cool, as you see with the chains all over the place. And it does unclip here. I actually wish it was a little bit more wide. Like, kind of like spread out more to where these chains were a little bit more straight. So it was like more spread apart, as you see here in the picture. If I zoom in on the picture, as you see, it's more spread apart, whereas on the figure, it's more closer together. So I kind of wish that. And it does unclip here on the side. As you see, there's 3 buttons here, and it just unclips, which is actually accurate to how he took it off at the show. Because you see here, there's kind of like a zipper molded, and actually in real life, as you see, there's a zipper right there. So it is very accurate that it unclips right here in the corner. So it just unclasps that, and it comes right off just like a traditional vest. And it is like the really flimsy soft rubber. When I just dropped it. It's like very soft. It's not like the harder rubber that his last figure had. It's like the very flimsy rubber. Trying to think of a figure that had that. It kind of feels like the vest that Roman Reigns had. You know, like from like Elite 84, I think. Like those really flimsy vests they used to come with, like that really soft rubber on those vests. Like that's what this feels like. or almost like that flimsy rubber from the headdress on Finn Balor, which I'm fine with. And now here's Damian Priest ready for action. Same head sculpt as his previous Elite figure, Elite 89, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with that, because this is a great head sculpt. It looks pretty much just like him. Same cross necklace that his last figure had. Once again, I'm fine with that, because he does wear that all the time. He has his tattoos, which look very, very nice. Now moving down, he has silver armbands. As you see, it's more thin, so it is kind of like an armband, like it's not wrist tape. Some people wish that these were gauntlets, but hey, as you see, it's more accurate this way, you know, compared to what it looked like. Whereas on the previous figure, it was based on a takeover where he actually wore, you know, more thicker, so it looked like gauntlets. So we're moving down. Now here's one of the reused parts, the pelvic piece. But then here's where the new parts come in, the new leg molds. So we have like the more padding down here, as opposed to the molded buckles and stuff on the previous. And that looks nice, and it is molded very well, and it doesn't limit the posability in the knee, so I'm glad they molded that. So they did like separate pieces where they molded the actual pad. And then just standard kick pads that we're used to, like from the Miz or the old CM Punk figures. It's not just the standard silver. I'm actually worried about the silver fading, because I know the silver fades a lot on some of these you know, Mattel figures. That's fine. One thing they improved on is the head. It's actually not as loose, because I know on mine, the Elite 89, and I know a lot of people, the head was a little bit loose on that one. This one, it's nice and tight. I mean, it is a tiny bit loose, but it's not like it was on the other figure. Like, it was like crazy loose. Anyways, looks great. Now for a short comparison, here he is next to the Elite Series 89. Just give me a second to take the vest off. Yep, here's Elite 89. So as you see, not too much different. Yeah, different pant color. As you see, the different molds for the thigh down to the knee. And I think the boot molds are the same. So the only new pieces that they added was from the thigh down to the knee. So those are new parts. But other than that, it's pretty much the same figure. And also the skin tone's a little bit different. I don't know if you could tell, but the skin tone looks a little bit different. Like this one looks a little bit more darker. Which I don't know. I think the skin tone in this one's a little bit more accurate. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. And I do like the true effects on this one better. I don't know, it just looks a little bit better. On this one, looks a tiny bit sloppy on the eyes, but it still looks good. And like I said, I still love both figures. And also, oh, they also fixed the little hip thing here. It doesn't wobble. See, it's like nice and tight. So, yeah, so that's great. Both great figures. I mean, I still like the purple on this one better, and the true effects on this head better. But this figure's still fantastic, and I highly recommend both figures. Articulation, same as any other regular Elite. Head rotates 360, can go up and down until on a ball joint. Arms rotate 360, in and out. Bicep, double jointed elbow. Awesome. Rotate the wrist and hinge of the wrist. Has the ab crunch, that far forward and that far back. That's good. Waist, legs forward that far, and back to the original position, in and out. Rotate the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the boot here. It does have the hinge at the ankle, but it's very tight, and the slight ankle pivot. So like I said, that's pretty much it. Great posability. Very nice figure. Definitely stands out, because usually he wears black or sometimes purple, but this white and silver is awesome. Stands out very well. So definitely a great upgrade. Like, pretty good upgrade. Like I said, I still like the other one better, just because I like the purple better. But it's still a great figure if you missed out on the previous one. Or a great addition to your collection for your Damian Priest collection. Great figure. So quick final thoughts. Overall, this is a fantastic Damian Priest figure. Like Mattel pretty much nailed it once again. Like I said, I still like the other one better, but But this is a great upgrade, fantastic figure, and definitely based on a great figure based on one of my favorite outfits he's worn. And it stands out very well in your collection, especially the other Damian Priest, because like I said, usually he wears black and occasionally purple. So this one stands out very well. Except I love the vest, even though it's a little tricky to clip back in place because it's so like flimsy because the rubber is so soft. My only real complaint with this figure is the minor tight joints, but it's probably just because mine's new. Like I literally just opened it, so hopefully not too many people had that problem. But the joints are really stiff. I mean, you can move them just fine, but they're very stiff. So definitely be worried about that. Like I said, aside from that, like I said, it's just the buttons on the vest that are kind of a pain in the butt. But aside from that, great figure. So I'd say if you're a Damian Priest fan and collector, this is a great figure to pick up. And definitely a great addition to your Damian Priest collection or just your collection in general. Yeah, I'm praying the silver doesn't fade because I had a few figures where the silver faded. So like I said, be worried about that over time. So I'd say definitely pick him up if you can. As I record this video, he is on sale on Ringside Collectibles for about $12. And also at Target, these Royal Rumble figures are actually on sale for $16. So as I record, hopefully by the time you see this, the sale's still going on. So they should be hitting Walmart and Target. Well, mainly Target that I've seen. I've seen a few Walmarts, but it's mainly Target. So I say they should be hitting retail now, and they're pretty cheap on Ringside. So it's a good luck and happy hunting. Anyways, pick them up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my reviews of Rey Mysterio, Vader, and Brie Bella from the whole set. And also, be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss a single review. And also, stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys.